Hi guys, welcome back to China on the Ground. I am Mimi. Today I'm going to show you something really special. I'm going to show you an exclusive part of the Great Wall of China. I haven't been in like 20 years, so I get to see how it's changed, and I also get to go to an exclusive area where nobody can go as a tourist. I'm going to go participate in the restoration of the Great Wall, which is such an honor to be able to do. So I'm going to take you with me and show you. Let's go!
The Great Wall Protection and Restoration Project is supported by the Tencent Foundation. Today, they are showing us so we can see it for ourselves. They have initiated digital exhibitions that allow people to access high-resolution images and historical details of the Great Wall. They also use AI technologies to monitor structural damages and assist in restoration planning.
Okay, so we're nearly at the wall, but I'm seeing glimpses of it outside. And the weather is so nice today. I'm gonna show you. Look how blue the sky is. You can see the mountaintops. We're definitely not in the city anymore.
The hike is going to take about an hour and a half to reach the first tower of the wall. So of course we have to start by doing some body warm-ups.
It's beautiful. You can see the wall. Okay, apparently this is the easiest section of the path. It's not very easy. I'm already exhausted and we've got a long way to go.
These are donkeys that help with bringing up materials to the towers. These are original materials from the Ming Dynasty, which was between the 16th and 17th centuries. They also transport the workers up to the towers on this very mountain trail that we're on.
So I just heard that the donkeys also transport the bricks up to the Great Wall for the conservation. So not only are people helping with the conservation project, but so are donkeys. And they're bringing up 15 bricks at a time, which are really heavy, whereas people can only carry about 2. So the donkeys are also restoring the Great Wall of China. How special is that? We made it! We're at the wall. Look. It's so beautiful. Apparently this is the earlier built
finding
wall.
the stones that the years of building and the details, materials of the stones was all written in that stones.
The Great Wall of China is over 2,000 years old. So of course it is deteriorating in some places, usually due to natural erosion and weather reasons. Conserving and preserving the wall is extremely hard work, and a lot of the conservation is not only to protect the wall and its cultural history, but also to ensure the safety and authenticity of the cultural relic for future visitors to enjoy. The Great Wall was not just built in one dynasty. It started in the Qing dynasty and lasted until the Ming dynasty. It was built throughout many different historical periods of China. The Great Wall is clearly one of China's most impressive super infrastructure projects. The staff who work on the Great Wall preservation told us that this was a very serious military site during the Ming dynasty. They even found an old rifle and a tomb at one of the towers, which revealed even more secrets and forgotten histories about the Great Wall.
So now I'm currently with Cheng Yongmao, an absolute legend who has been fixing the Great Wall for 20 years. So he is an absolute master, and he will be teaching us a lot about the Great Wall.
我叫程永茂，今年69岁，从事文物建筑保护33年。
为什么你要做总工呢？
因为我爱长城，长城是代表我们中华民族的象征。长城修缮有2种，一个叫游客长城，就是我们所谓的景区，慕田峪、八达岭。我们现在的长城叫遗址长城。为什么要对遗址长城进行保护？就是要在现有的环境状态下，让它如何延长寿命，不再继续坍塌。这就是我们要保护好长城的主要目的。
New secrets are always being discovered, and the workers here are dedicated not only to rebuilding the wall, but also to learning and researching and understanding more and more of China's deep history. Without such protection by the workers, researchers, scientists, and digital initiatives by Tencent, these sacred histories would be forgotten and gradually fade in time.
Prettier up ahead. This is apparently a very average, normal view, but it gets nicer. I keep saying this view is better than the other view, but this view I really like because you can see the snaking of the wall. And this is like one of the best views. The best places you could be on the Great Wall. It's like bewildering, it's like mind-blowing.
The Ming Dynasty portion of the Great Wall was built by bricks. However, not all parts of the Great Wall were built by bricks because they were extremely costly. Most of the ancient Great Wall is actually built by clay. This shows that the time period of the Ming Dynasty was a lot more prosperous, and Chinese technology at the time was able to advance and mass-produce bricks. This tower may look like ruins, but this is actually done after the production and conservation of the tower. The reason they rebuilt it like this is because they hoped to preserve the authenticity of the Great Wall, instead of adding structures that were not originally a part of it. If new structures were to be added, they would damage the original foundation and materials. Researchers went through rigorous study to understand the engineering, science, and technology of these materials and how these parts of the Great Wall were originally constructed. This refurbished area aims to provide us an insight into this historical window of time instead of modernize it. This tower is also significantly safer than the later parts we will visit, which are still under construction. Chen Shifu drew this map by hand, and the structure you see here was where soldiers used to live as they protected the Great Wall and the borders of China. However, they chose not to restore it because the reconstruction of it would appear to be fake. The function of the Great Wall during the Ming Dynasty was not only for military defense, but also a means of creating economic sanctions against local smugglers who would smuggle natural resources to Mongolia to make money. The protection of the Great Wall project is focusing more on preserving a historical period of time instead of recreating and renewing structures from the past.
我去古巴人，我今天非常开心，帮我进入了中国文化和中国历史。因为我是留学生，所以为了整个理解中国文化来增强还是很好的想法。
Right now we're climbing up and we're actually going to refurbish the wall ourselves. We're gonna lay the brick down onto the wall. I'm really excited, but you know, you gotta work for it.
I'm taking bricks to help put in downstairs
And fix the wall.
and fix the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna lay a brick on the Great Wall of China. 就这样对吗？
I don't know if someone from Colombia had do this before, but I did it. So I'm so proud to be the first one, and hopefully someone else has the opportunity to come and do this like very frequently, you know?
Yeah. So what are your feelings towards today's experiences, like the whole day? How do you feel about everything?
The Great Wall is incredible, right? So just to come here, it's amazing, and the vibe is incredible. I love it, and a little bit tired.
Yeah, did you expect it to be like this?
No, I was just expecting to know more about the how is the process and how they do that, but I didn't expect to do that.
After being on the Great Wall, I learned that the only way China has been able to develop into what it is today is because Chinese people in the past, present, and future have worked together as a collective society. It is evident that even during ancient times, Chinese people truly loved their motherland and put in immense effort and work to protect their country, culture, and history. It is part of a Chinese philosophy which carries on today. Spending time on the Great Wall today and listening to people's stories, we could see how the workers, researchers, and scientists continue this legacy and are just as dedicated to preserving and conserving the Great Wall for future generations to enjoy. We know that researching and preserving our history is a part of us, and it is also incredible that modern technology contributes to this vital shared goal. This is why the people of China today continue to protect the Great Wall, because it is a symbol of this deep-rooted philosophy and love towards our rich history, culture, and country.
为了把我们的长城 对后人有一个传承，要尽到我保护的责任，修好长城，给后人留下真东西。
All right, guys, so we're heading back to the city. I had the best time, even though it was honestly like extremely tough. Again, it just showed me the dedication that Chinese people have to preserving our culture, preserving our history, and to making sure that the future generations can enjoy. So thank you so much for coming along this ride with me. I will see you next time. Bye.